Good evening. This is May 7th. I'm doing my nightly watch list for May 8th. So we'll get into it here. First on the list, these are in no particular order. I'm going to wean them down come the morning, see what's moving, what's popping, what's shaking in the morning, see if there's any other stocks that are gapping up huge, especially pieces of shit that are gapping up huge. Those are the ones I really love to short down. But they're mostly long, but we'll get into it here. HOTR, it had a nice big day on Friday. It is up on news, so there is a catalyst. It's definitely a greasy looking daily chart, but these really low priced penny stocks seem to be doing really well, and they seem to be climbing for a few days. So it did hit some resistance here on the 200 simple moving average and back down. Also hit some key resistance levels here around 50. It does have a tendency to give back all of its gains, but like I said, it is up on a catalyst, so I'll be looking for a little bit of a weak open. This will probably gap up a little bit in the morning, so people are going to want to get in it. So I'm looking for, it'll most likely gap to 50 and then push higher. Probably a good 20-25 cents a play will be in on this, if not more. It's hard to say. Next one is DAIO. This is on almost 6-year highs. It's on a breakout. Volumes increasing. It's still under 1 million shares traded, but it is its first breakout day, so I'm expecting to see some more. It closed nice and strong. Really nice looking red to green in the morning, then push up, and then a break late day. Could be a little bit of short covering too into the close, but it did close strong nonetheless, so I will be watching. It's right at a $6 key level too, so I'll be looking to get another at least 50 cents out of this come tomorrow. ESSI, it's a pink sheet. This is a short trade. I would not go long on this right now, because if you look at the daily, I'll pull up a bigger chart here. If you look at the daily, I mean, it's definitely a very pump and dumpish looking chart. And it's coming up into some pretty heavy resistance here, especially a $3 whole number. These pink sheets do have a tendency to really squeeze up though, so it's hard to say, but I'll be watching for a short. I would not go long on this. Volume is coming in, but these pink sheets are so heavily manipulated. After the second green day, third green day, I would never go long on them because once they dump, there is no way out whatsoever. You will get fucked. WKHS was out on some really good news. It was a top percentage gainer on Friday. I went over it in another video as well, but I'll be looking for a possible continuation. We'll look at the daily chart here. It's definitely found a bottom. It's rising off of its bottom here. It's almost at the 450 level here. It topped out and then back down, which would have been just a beautiful short. I'll be looking for a continuation. It'll be a weak open. I'm hoping for a weak open. Hold down to possibly the 350 level. That's where I want to see it come down to, and then go red to green, and then a push higher. Could go to 450. It's hard to say. It'll probably end up pulling back though. But like I said, there is a good catalyst with it. Tesla was involved in the press release, just the name Tesla. So I will be watching it. It did close all right. It's under VWAP, right? But you never know. I think it's got some more meat on it. PN, I didn't look up the catalyst on this. It did have a pretty strong close, little bit of volume, very low volume on the daily, but it can get some volume into it. But it looks like the heavier volume days were all downtrending days. But nonetheless, could be watching this. for either a move higher or a short. I kind of watch these, and I try not to get too biased on them, and I can swing them both ways. PSDV. This was a nice little percentage gainer, 20%, almost 20% on the day. Seems to have found a bottom. I'll pull up the daily here. Really, it's got to get over the $2 range for me to be really interested in it. But it seems to like to give back all of its pops, but I wouldn't be surprised for a squeeze higher. It did hold the $2 range, and so I'll be looking for a weak open and a squeeze to 250, possibly 3. You never know, these things, they do have a tendency to run. And also ZNGA. Right here you can see the float. It's 775 million and it's 2.5 billion market cap. It is not my style of stock whatsoever, but on the daily here, if you mark out, oh shit, one sec here. If you mark out the trend line, it did close pretty much right on that trend, damn near to the penny. So, I mean, it's really good. It's holding above trend. It does have a move higher if anyone's interested. I'll be watching it, but if you look here, 42 million just to push it up that high in volume. That it takes a lot of volume to move stocks with that big of a float. Float rotation and everything else just doesn't come into play. It's too big of a company, but it definitely is a watch. It is on 52-week highs, so it's really hot right now. So it's definitely worth a watch if it's kind of in your alley. So that's all I really have. Just a quick watch list. This will be my watch list for May 8th thus far. Like I said, I'll be watching in the morning for the big gappers, stuff with Catalyst. Low float still seems to be pretty hot right now. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe and pass the word. Thanks, guys.